Hey guys, just wanted to show you real quick what I made this morning for Katie for when she got home from work. It is a keto breakfast snack. And I'm going to make some more of these. I'm going to put these away in the fridge. And they're a great snack that you can just grab and take because they are keto friendly. And they are also pretty delicious in my book. But they're also you can use for a breakfast in the morning if you're on the go and you just need to get things done and get moving. So stay tuned here. I'm going to show you how to make them. Okay guys, I'm going to go ahead and show you how to do these here breakfast muffins that I showed you a little bit earlier. I made these for Katie a couple weeks ago, and then I just did again this morning for when she came home from work. And the reason why I really like these things is one, they're keto friendly, very keto friendly. Two, they're a quick snack if you get hungry. On the keto diet, if you get hungry, eat, okay? Don't eat excessively, but eat something. And these are a great snack that you can have on a keto diet. And three, they're very easy to make. So I'm just going to go ahead and show you how to get started with this. Now, the hardest part, like I said earlier, is cleaning up after you're done. That's the hardest part. The rest of it is actually fun, but the first thing we need to start with is a cup of joe. Preferably in an Indian motorcycle cup. Yeah, good cup of joe. Oh yeah, okay. Next, what we're going to do is go ahead and lubricate up the muffin pan. Now, I'm using a silicone one, and all I'm going to do is simply use the bacon grease that I have left over from the bacon I just got done cooking. So all I'm going to do is just line up inside. Now, if anybody is not familiar with the keto diet, do some research and you'll understand why I'm actually using this grease. Now, you can use butter. You can use coconut oil. You can use olive oil if you want. I'm just choosing to use this. Get it really nice and lubricated, especially with these silicone ones, because the egg has a tendency to want to stick to the sides, and it's a pain trying to get that egg out of the grooves in there. Okay, next you want 8 eggs. I'm doing 12 muffins. Now you can take one individual egg and just drop it into each one of these trays, break it open and just swish it around a little bit. I don't do it that way. I use 8 eggs. Put a little bit of heavy whipping cream in. Just a little bit, not much. And then I put a little bit of the almond milk. This is vanilla flavored. It is unsweetened. And then I will go ahead and blend all this together. Now at this point in time, I will also add some spices. A little bit of pepper. A little bit of sea salt. And excuse me, you're in my way. A little bit of garlic powder and very little because we are going to put onions in there. Some basil, cilantro, and a little bit of oregano, or I'm sorry, parsley. I don't like putting oregano in my eggs like this. And where's my basil? You can put in whatever you want. Okay, just whip that up. And now we're going to go ahead and pour this in. Do not fill it to the top. We need to go about 3/4 because we're putting some stuff in here. I don't even have enough to go the whole way, so that's okay. It normally comes out pretty good, but they might have been smaller eggs. Anyways, so we got 11 of them in there. That's good. So now, and let me keep my fork here, keep that out. So now what I am going to do, over here, is go ahead and mix up our fillings. I got 4 pieces of bacon, thin sliced. Okay, this is not the thick cuts, the thin slice. So we got 4 pieces of bacon. I have a little bit of red onion. I'm just going to put in there. This is already diced up a little bit, but we'll just put a little bit in. Not too much of the onion now, because you got to be careful with onion on a keto diet. Now, the broccoli here, we buy frozen broccoli at Walmart. And what I do is I usually save all the little chunks at the bottom of the bag and put them in a little baggie and keep them frozen. And I use them for whenever I want a little bit of flavoring of broccoli. So I will put some of this in here. Again, not too much broccoli, but you definitely want your greens in the keto diet. So that's where you want to get most of your carbs from when you're in a keto diet. And then I'm going to take some ham that we had left over from Christmas that I diced up already. Put that in here. Just mix this all up. That's quite a bit there. Now we have the hand pump food processor, but I'm just going to go ahead and give that a couple of squishes. Too much. A couple more. There we go. So there's my filling that I'm going to use within these muffins. It comes out great. Take a little spoon. And we're just going to go ahead and we are going to go ahead and put them. Hopefully that camera can see this. And we're just going to take this and put them inside. Fill them in. Drop it in there. Right in the center. Just plop it in. Nice generous size there. Plop it right in there. More in that one. Now remember to be careful with your broccoli because it also puts out, water when you're baking it. And just real quick, let me do something here. With this last one, I'm going to show you how the other way you can go ahead and do it if you wish to do it that way. Okay? Take your egg, break it right inside there. Okay, take your fork, break up the yolk, mix it around just a little bit. There you go. Take your stuffing and drop it in. That one's going to be a little bit over pumping up because it's really full. That's okay. Add in there. Let's get rid of this little bit here that I have. Okay, now, next thing we're going to do is put a little bit of cheese on there. I use a little bit of cheddar. It's a mild cheddar. And then I also use some Italian blended style cheese. Now this has, you know, different kind of cheese. Just sprinkle it right on the top. We're going to push it down in here in a second. So. Okay, so now what you want to do is take your fork again and just push this down in a little bit. Kind of just mess it up a little bit. That's all you gotta do. Okay? Now, we are preheating the oven to 425 degrees. I'm gonna put it in for about 25 minutes and check it. If it needs to go a little longer, I'll put it in for an extra 5 minutes. Pretty much, that's it. And I'll show you once I pop them in and they start to rise a little bit. I mean, they rise like a muffin. It's pretty cool, actually. So I'll just go ahead and set these in here real quick. Okay, guys, they're done. So let's pull them out. Let's see how they look. Oh yeah, they look great. Here, let's come in here. Don't they look good? And let's check one out. Oh. Okay, now before you actually do anything, just take a toothpick, okay, and just dip them down in a couple of them just to see if they're dry. And so far we're good. Okay, so you know it's done. So let's go ahead and just pop one of these babies out of here. And what I usually do is I'll just take my fork and kind of go around the edge just to make sure it's out. Look at that. Oh, perfect. In fact, that bacon grease works great. Keeping that nice and clean. So you can see how these are. It's a little warm, but I'll move it out of the way. And break this open for you. You can see. And they're great. Put them in the fridge. Salt on that, and a little bit of fresh ground pepper, and here you go. What? Very good. Like I said, you can take them, put them in the fridge. Throughout the day, you want a quick snack that's keto friendly. Here you go. Bye for now.